The Seattle Seahawks are on the road for Christmas Eve in Kansas City to take on a Chiefs club still vying for home field advantage come playoff time.
McKinnon, Brown a block, and a block will open up the door. The game is over. Touchdown run, McKinnon. The Chiefs have won.
Chiefs Kingdom, we got the win last week. No one got hurt. We'll take it. But now they're back to banning Future from being played in the locker room for another week. Context, he's one of the kings of trap. Kansas City just avoided falling in one versus Houston, missed an extra point, missed a field goal, 10 penalties for 100 yards.
Right at the line, and the ball loose. A fumble on the play after the hit by Mario Addison. It's a fumble for the Chiefs.
It's why Patrick Mahomes was seen sitting on Lovie Smith's lap late in the game. For Christmas, Santa, can you please make sure we win this game? His name is Lovie, and he has that badass beard. It's all I need, I believe. But it wasn't Mahomes' fault the game was so close. Vintage Pat. Take that, Mrs. Mahomes. 36 of 41, 336 yards, over 8 per attempt, 2 TDs, no picks, rating over 115.
Mahomes easily outside. McKinnon blocked by KELCE. And that is a touchdown!
Seattle has to be able to handle all 3 types of pass catcher. Mahomes has been using them all lately. Starts with tight end Travis KELCE, another 100-yard game for him versus the Texans.
KELCE's just so good with the football after he catches it. The yards after catch are phenomenal.
JUJU SMITH-SCHUSTER is the lead receiver, 10 targets, 10 catches, 88 yards in his most recent showing.
The connection between these two all day has been impressive.
And now Mahomes is working in a running back on a regular basis. That doesn't seem fair. Jerick McKinnon versus Houston, 8 catches, 8 targets, 70 yards, a touchdown. Back-to-back games, he's played a significant role in their passing attack.
It's off to McKinnon. The catch and run. Good for 21.
Seattle's pass defense took on Brock Purdy in Week 15, didn't give up major yards to him, but no picks, 2 touchdowns allowed, rating allowed over 115.
2 fake tosses, and then to Kittle over the middle. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Seattle hasn't been horrible versus the pass overall. They have to play the tight end well this week, obviously, which they haven't done in 2022. 110.4 rating allowed, 8 touchdowns given up.
Great protection and wide open is Kittle. Roaming free.
They are much tougher on wideouts. They've got good corners, holding WRs to an 86 rating, 7 INTs.
Over the middle, it's intercepted. Ryan Neal with the pick.
100.9 rating allowed to running backs as receivers for the record. Not great. And they actually have to be able to stop running backs running. Chiefs hit Houston with 33 rush attempts, 189 yards, 5.7 a run, 2 touchdowns.
Pacheco, big time hole. He bullets his way into Texan territory at the 46.
Hawks' run defense struggled to contain the 49ers. They gave up 172 yards to CMC and Jordan Mason, over 5 yards per carry allowed. They've given up 4.7 a run to running backs overall.
Give it to McCaffrey again with a huge hole. What a pickup that was.
Kansas City is first in points per game on offense. Seattle's defense 29th in scoring D. So they might need a little something extra from their own offense, which is facing a middle-of-the-pack defense when it comes to scoring, and who sport a top 10 scoring offense themselves. Problem for Geno Smith, can he keep the offense moving without Tyler Lockett? He broke his hand, so he's out for a while. So DK may really have it his way this week.
And that's caught by Metcalf, back-to-back.
Metcalf could be in for a target feast without Lockett on the field. DK had a quiet Week 15 with Charvarius Ward on him, just 55 yards, 7 catches. Lockett's absence this week also means Marquise Goodwin and tight end Noah Fant should see a few extra looks. Goodwin was a non-factor versus San Francisco. Fant was the only Hawk able to find the end zone against him.
Smith hangs in there, throws, caught for the touchdown.
Smith had to settle for lots of short stuff versus the 49ers. He didn't throw any picks at least, 31 of 44, 238 yards and a touchdown.
Use his leg strength to pull out of that potential sack and then keeps his vision downfield.
Geno was up against an elite secondary. He isn't this week. Yes, Kansas City handled Houston's pass game, which has eroded to the point they used 2 guys throughout the game. So facing the Christmas with the Cranks version of NFL passing attacks doesn't change the body of work, which is very Santa at the beach in a Speedo.
Looks downfield, looking deep, fires, it is caught. Diggs makes the catch.
Metcalf is going against a group that's allowed a 102.6 rating to wide receivers, 19 touchdowns allowed to the position.
Chiefs, another blitz. Josh throwing deep down the right side for Gabe Davis. Makes the catch at the 5. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Not great versus tight ends either, 98.1 rating allowed, 7 TDs.
Jimmy back, Jimmy gonna throw for the end zone. George Kittle took it away!
Can the Chiefs get something from their front? They only picked up 1 sack in Week 15. Smith is looking at a team that doesn't produce major pressure or blitz at a high rate, but they do make it home to see Grandma on the regular. Top 10 in sacks.
Hit of the end zone, and down he goes, a safety!
Geno took 3 sacks last week. That 49ers defense is good, I guess.
2nd and 21, and down he goes.
And that was with a quick pass approach to try and mitigate that pass rush. The Hawks' run game hasn't been a factor for him in a while, Kenneth Walker having another sub-4 yard per carry game. 4 straight games he's finished with less than 50 yards rushing.
Look out there, bouncing off a would-be tackle, Walker.
We mentioned the Chiefs had a problem with the yellow last week. Was it really a problem with the Chiefs, though? KC fans know. They know. And hopefully everyone chimes in into the comments section with some analysis and a prediction so the rest of us can be even smarter. Merry football to all.